Hello to all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising, my fellow Virgos. Welcome to the Hermit's Moon. My name is Renee. We are here to do the weekly energy reading for all of us Virgos. Now, I've already cleared the space and said a blessing over the cards. Spirit, what do all of us Virgos need to focus on this week, the week of April 26th through May 2nd? I want to remind you guys, this is a reading for the collective. Not everything's going to resonate. Don't worry about it. Just take what you want and leave the rest. And also, check out your moon sign, your rising sign videos. You might get a message there that will validate and resonate with you more. Okay, this is the spirit animal, the energy that all us Virgos can call on this week and focus on. And we have eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. I love this for us, guys. I feel like we are on the cusp of change. You know, I think all of the, not all businesses, but many businesses are going to open up on May 1st. So, you know, we're going to be going back to work. We're going to be having more money going into the economy. This is something that we can all focus on. Remember, Spirit has your back during this change. You are loved and supported. Feel that love and energy. Call on your spirit guides, your guardians, your angels, your ancestors to help you navigate any changes, especially if you're starting a new job or if you have any major decisions to make. But just remember, you are loved and supported by the universe. Beautiful energy for us Virgos. Okay, if you are consciously working with the law of attraction, Spirit, what is an affirmation that we Virgos can focus on this week to attract more abundance and prosperity into our lives? Beautiful. Okay, guys, we have magnetism. I attract and magnetize to me all that I need to get what I want. Remember, guys, that's what the law of attraction is all about. Like attracts like. You can attract anything to you by raising your vibration to meet that, to be in alignment with whatever it is that you are wanting to attract. The only limits you have is yourself. Remember that. You have to be in that place of belief, and you have to be really focusing on putting positive energy out there, raising your vibration. But remember, you are one big magnet, Virgo, and you attract anything that you want to your life, but you have to be in charge and be responsible of that magnet. Because once you start operating from lower level energies, guess what you're going to attract to you? Low energy things. You don't want that. Always be vibrating high. Practice gratitude, journaling. There's many videos on YouTube that you can use to research how to work with the law of attraction. But just remember, you are a magnet and you are going to attract certain things to you simply by the energy that you put off. So always remember that. It's always important to be vibrating high. Okay, we're going to use tarot to look at 4 different areas of life to see what Spirit has for us to know for the week ahead. I will tell you what each of those categories means. So Spirit, what do all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know this week about their week? Let's cut the deck. Okay, for personal development, we have Queen of Water. For our relationships, we have Unity. For our love life, that one specific partner, we have 8 of Fire. And for our money, we have 6 of Water. Beautiful, beautiful energies here. Okay, for personal development, this is the Queen of Cups card in a traditional tarot deck. And this is telling us that it's time for us to be compassionate, not only with other people, but with ourselves. And that's really hard for us Virgos to be. We naturally are pretty hard on ourselves and on other people too, guys. So the cards are telling us right now, you have to harness that Queen of Cups energy. Be more empathetic, sympathetic, compassionate. Use your intuition. Let yourself walk in someone else's shoes and watch how you communicate. Watch the words that you say, but especially for yourself too. We are so hard on ourselves as Virgos because we're natural perfectionists. So we only want the highest and greatest and the best. And sometimes we put ourselves through hell trying to get that. Remember, you have to be easy on yourself too, Virgo. Okay. for our other relationships around us, our home, our families, friends, we have unity. This is the Taurus major arcana. So if you have a Taurus in your life, Virgo, this can be validation and confirmation that this reading is definitely going to have some things that resonate for you. But this card is about traditional viewpoints, conformity, operating in a traditional way. Maybe the relationships in your household, maybe you have that traditional setup where it's, mother, father, married. This card could also be telling you it's about nonconformity. Maybe you're a same-sex couple and you all have been working on your household goals, your relationship goals. But this is just telling you guys, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. It's okay for us to branch out. Pretty soon we're going to be able to do that through other means besides social media. We're going to be able to get back out into the world. I really feel like come May 1st, there's going to be some changes in the environment. So don't be afraid to open yourself up to new ideas, new ways of doing things, and to usher that energy into your household as well. Okay, for our love life, Virgos, we have the Eight of Fire. This is the Eight of Wands. So now remember, the fire suit is about passion and creativity. For my single Virgos, if you have really been open, trying to meet someone, it's been difficult in this time of quarantine. But for my single Virgos, this is a great sign. There could be an energy, a really quick moving energy coming at you this week where you might really meet someone. And it could be someone significant too. It could be a really passionate relationship. Could be a lot of excitement, a lot of fire involved there. For my Virgos that are in a committed relationship, there could be fast movement. Whatever you've been trying to manifest for that relationship, you could really be calling it in this week. This is a good card of movement and change for whatever you've been trying to attract or draw into your love life. It's a good sign, Virgo. For our money, we have Six of Water. Now, this is the Six of Cups in a traditional tarot deck. And this is about being nostalgic. Maybe you've been a little remorseful. I know a lot of us have been misplaced or displaced from jobs. We've lost jobs. Maybe you're feeling a little melancholy about that. Maybe you're missing your old way of operating. It's time to put that behind you, though, guys. I also feel like when this card comes up, it's time to have that childlike faith that everything is going to work out for your highest and greatest good. So if you are faced with changes with a new job, be excited about it. Don't dwell in the past. Don't hang on to the remorse and the regret and the sadness of that old life, because the one constant thing in life is change. And many of us are being faced with changes right now around our money and around our careers. That's okay. Just take the lessons that you've learned in the past and go forward with them, Virgo, to create more abundance and prosperity for yourself. Okay, we're going to pull some other tarot cards now, and we're going to look at the central theme surrounding us, Virgos, for the week ahead. While I'm shuffling the cards, I want to invite you guys to subscribe to my channel. I also want to ask you to check out my Patreon. I put out other videos on my Patreon as well, but we're all about navigating 2020, helping to use the tarot and the oracle cards to help us navigate all of these changes that life is throwing at us. It's been a crazy ride so far. So let's get some wisdom from Spirit through the cards to help us navigate those changes. Okay, we're going to stop here because we've got a jumper. Okay, for our personal development, we have the Empress energy. I love it. For our relationships, Ace of Wands, beautiful. For our personal love life, our specific partner, we have Queen of Swords. And for our money, we have Three of Swords. Okay, let's take a look at how these cards, what the message is for both of them. For your personal development, guys, we have the Empress showing up. Whatever you have been working on, Virgo, you need to really nurture that. Even though we're on the cusp of change, things are about to open up, we're about to venture back out into the world. Nurture the seeds that you have planted. If you've really been working on yourself in this time of quarantine, don't abandon all that. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater just because you're going to be returning to jobs and returning to your family life, your family going back out into the world. You have to take care and nurture yourself. And Virgos are good about that. Our sign rules the house of health and self-care. So we're really good about nurturing ourselves. Continue doing that. Continue putting that work in to whatever you've been working on in the past few weeks to try to make yourself a bigger and better person. Okay, for our home life and our relationships, neighbors, we have the Ace of Wands. Now remember, guys, aces are blessings from the universe. They're about new beginnings coming in. We have a new beginning ushering in on May 1st for a lot of us, where communities are going to start operating back to the way they used to. This is about passion and creativity, and whatever you've been trying to manifest around your home life, around your friendships and your relationship, you're going to get the opportunity to see some real growth now. So that's a beautiful card to see, guys. Okay, for our personal love lives, remember, we said there's going to be change coming in. Eight of Wands is about fast movement. And we have the Queen of Swords. So for all of my single Virgos and for my married ones, this message will ring true for both of you. The Queen of Swords is about Libra energy. It's also Gemini and Aquarius as well. But this is about balance. This is also about strategy and standing in your truth. So as you have these new beginnings coming in, this new energy coming into your love life, remember to stand in your power, Virgo. Be true to yourself about what you need in a relationship. Don't lose yourself serving this partner. As Virgos, we are really good. We want to be there for our partner. We like to always kind of be the martyrs and put everybody else ahead of ourselves. Don't do that 100% of the time, okay? Be true to yourself as well. Be true to what you need to make this relationship function and be happy and abundant, and stand in your power. But be honest. Call people out when you feel like there's something that's not 100% on the up and up. If the relationship is going in a direction that you're not really happy about, be sure to speak up and communicate with someone. The sword suits are also about communication. So you have to communicate. And like I said in my Taurus reading, no one's a mind reader. It's up to you to stand in your truth, stand in your power, and communicate what you need in a relationship. Okay, for our money, we have the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords is about heartache and grief and loss. So maybe you guys have been struggling with some money loss this past few weeks. So many people out there in the world have. Remember, we're on the cusp of change. I really feel like we're going to be able to put this card behind us now, Virgo. Jobs are going to be opening up. Opportunities are going to be opening up. So sit with this energy for a minute, but figure out, how do you want to move forward with the next job? How do you want to manage your money in the future so that you don't have this heartache again the next time a crisis comes? Because, life is all about ebb and flow. Sometimes we're in the ebb and sometimes we're in the flow. But when we're in the ebb, we need to learn the lessons from when we're in the flow. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Just take these lessons and move forward so that you don't repeat any bad habits. It's time to be responsible with your money, to make it last, and to correct any changes that need to be changed as you're managing your money. Okay, now we're going to look at what is crossing us. These are the challenges that we might face this week in each one of these areas. So a challenge in our personal development, we have the Two of Swords. In our relationships, we have Ten of Cups. In our personal love life with our partner, we have Three of Cups. And crossing us with our money is the World. Interesting. Okay, guys, so in your personal development, we are dealing with being at a crossroads and maybe not knowing which way to go. Maybe you really were digging deep this whole time, working on yourself, Virgo. Good for you. And now maybe you're feeling like you're at a standstill. Maybe you've been working on manifesting and things just aren't happening. Remember, that's okay. I always say, when things are not really happening with your eyes where you can see them, That's stuff is going on behind the scenes, so just rest in that. But take a minute before you do your before you make your next move. Think about what direction you want to go with whatever you've been trying to manifest in your life, and then come up with a plan and move forward. Move forward then. Okay, for our relationships, our friendships, remember this is our home life, people around us, we are crossed with the Ten of Cups, and that's the card of harmony and happiness. So maybe some of you have been struggling with some relationship issues. Maybe you've had some conflict with a family member, with a friend, with a neighbor. It's time to move past that. It's time to seek forgiveness or give forgiveness, whichever the situation calls for. But as a Virgo, go in, do some self-reflection, see how that resonates with you, how that relates to you. Are you someone that needs to forgive someone, or are you someone that needs to extend an olive branch or maybe ask for forgiveness? But it's time to face this energy, put it behind you. You don't want to hold a grudge, and you want to move forward now that things are going to start changing out in the world. We want to have a clean slate. We want to have good energy around us. So get past whatever conflict that you've been dealing with people around you, Virgo. Put it to bed. Okay, in your love life, we have the Three of Cups crossing us. This is the card of happiness, of celebration, and socializing. Now, remember, we're getting ready to open back up on May 1st. Be cautious going out into the world, Virgo. We don't know. Well, hi. Hi, Willow. Thank you for joining us, baby. Go back into the world slowly. You know, as much as I'm excited about the world opening back up again, businesses opening up, we still need to be cautious. We still need to remember no one really knows what's going to happen with this pandemic. So still wash your hands every day. Wear your face mask. Practice some social distancing. Ease back into it, Virgo. Don't just jump out there, you know, bar hopping and socializing like crazy. We still need to be cautious. We still need to watch our health, and Virgos are good about that. But in the area of your relationships, you know, go forward cautiously as well, too. If you're someone who's single and you are meeting someone, you've got that Eight of Fire energy coming quickly at you. Take it slow. Don't necessarily rush into anything. And if you're in a committed relationship, Virgo, we've got the energy moving towards us. There's going to be a change in your relationship. Navigate it slowly. Think things through clearly. You know, we've got the Two of Swords, which is about making choices. So make sure that you are making good choices around the relationship that you want to be in and that you want to manifest. Oh, Willow, thank you, honey. Okay, around our money, the world is crossing us. Okay, guys, we've had some negative cards around the money with Virgo. We have this Three of Swords telling us that there has been some heartache, some grief. Maybe you've lost some money and money has been a struggle. But we also have the world crossing us, and the world is about one cycle ending and another beginning. So that's a good sign, I feel like, for our monies, Virgo. Whether you have navigated this whole thing, maybe you've come out on top with this pandemic. I personally have been very blessed. My husband's job has been very steady, and we haven't skipped a beat. So I'm very, very blessed and grateful and fortunate for that. But, you know, we still need to be smart with our money. We still need to make good decisions around it. And we still need to go forward preparing for any other crisis. We don't know what's going to happen with the pandemic. So don't think you can just go out there and start spending money like crazy. You know, when we get in that celebration mood, maybe we're going to make bad choices. Maybe we're going to go on a spending spree and, you know, go crazy with our money. I still am getting a card of caution that we still need to be good. We still need to be watching our finances and how we are spending our money in order to maintain security down the road. But if you have been in this place of stress with your money, Virgo, I feel like this is definitely a nod that it's coming to an end. Things are going to turn around. Things are going to start looking up for us, which is always a good card to see. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me for this video, Virgo. I'm so happy that you did. I am wishing you all joy, love, health, and wealth to all my fellow Virgos. I love you guys. Namaste.